welcome back, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Amy and welcome to Simply Our Home. In today's video, we're going to do some extreme deep cleaning and we're going to hit those areas that we may be forgetting to clean. And let me tell you, I'm guilty of not getting to these areas as often as I should. If you enjoy videos like today's, cleaning motivation, DIY home projects, decorating, and really anything home related, I'm your girl and I hope that you'll consider subscribing. Well, I won't keep you waiting any longer. Let's go ahead and hit those forgotten areas that we should be getting to. Now, if you're anything like me, I like to keep the inside of my house really clean, but I'm often forgetting the area just outside, and especially the window tracks. So let's tackle this area together. So first I'm going to use this old paintbrush, and this tool works absolutely wonderful for loosening up any dirt and debris that is caught in any of the little nooks and crannies. Then I'll use my crevice tool on my vacuum to get up as much as possible before adding hot water and soap to wipe away all that gross buildup. I'll also be using a Q-tip in any of those really tight, hard to reach areas, and then just wiping it up and getting it nice and clean.
You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. I feel like the ocean. I can see you want this too. Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know. And I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel.
Okay, so here's another area in my home that I often overlook, and I really need to be cleaning that. And that is our water dispenser here in the refrigerator, as well as the drip pan. So here is a close-up shot of where my drinking water is coming from. Ugh, it's kind of gross. I know that we have hard water, so a lot of this is going to be mineral deposits from calcium or lime, but ew, I really need to be cleaning this a lot more often than I do. So what I'll be using to try to take care of all this grime and buildup is some hydrogen peroxide poured in this little cup, and then I'll saturate it a Q-tip. To get to the bigger areas, I'm going to go ahead and use a cotton ball dipped in hydrogen peroxide. And I probably should have put on some gloves, but I did go directly over and clean my hands. So if you're not wearing gloves, remember to clean your hands because hydrogen peroxide can really dry out your skin.
If you need a hand, I am here for you. Walk that extra mile, I would do that too. Just so I could be beside you. If the end is near, just know that I got you. I'll
Well, raise your hand if you're like me and have never cleaned your stove vents. Well, I'm embarrassed to say that I never have. So let's go ahead and tackle this job together today.
It's a good maintenance tip to clean these once a month, but wow, who knew this? But once you've did this, you can clean them regularly on your top rack of your dishwasher. For the purposes of today, since I've never did this, we're going to give it a more deep, thorough clean. So I'm starting off by adding about 2 cups of boiling water, enough to cover both the vents. Then I'll add some Dawn dish detergent, a little bit of baking soda, and then I'll mix that thoroughly through, and then I will scrub each vent with a non-abrasive brush, and here I'm just using an old toothbrush. Once that's done, I will let them sit for approximately 10 minutes, pour out the disgusting water, towel dry the vents, and then replace them.
Although we do change our trash bags regularly, do you remember to clean the trash bin itself? So this is another forgotten area that really does need a little bit of attention.
As you can see, there's a little bit of dirt down in the bottom and also some dried stuck on maybe ketchup or food splatter. So to clean this area that is often forgotten, I'm going to use a bit of water to the bottom with a splash of Mr. Clean. Then I'm going to also spray the outside once I'm done cleaning the inside with an all-purpose spray to clean away any food splashes or drips. To disinfect, I'm going to spray both the inside and outside generously with 70% rubbing alcohol. Before I add back the garbage bags to the bin, I'll allow it to completely dry.
How about your lamps, like your lampshades and even your light bulb? Are you forgetting to clean those? Well, the best way I have found to clean the lampshade is with a lint roller. I'm going to pull you in close just so you can see how dusty they can get. So for your light bulbs, they can get super dusty as well. So I'm just going to be using my Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose cleaner, spraying that on a microfiber cloth, and then just wiping that down as well as the base of the lamp. Since I'm right here in this area, I'm going to go ahead and wipe down the curtain rods. That's another area that can get quite dusty and we often forget. Oftentimes, what is not seen is often forgotten. So I can guess if you're like me, you may be forgetting to clean under your furniture. For example, the bed. So I'm going to take you along, show you all the dust bunnies, dog hair, and clutter that is under my bed, and then we're going to try to remember to get to this area for a deep cleaning more often.
So watch your feelings, the city's screaming when I'm coming home tonight.
This is super important to routinely clean, especially if you have allergies. Not only might you find that long lost sock, but you'll also improve the air quality that you're breathing all night long. A good rule of thumb is to clean this area a couple times a month.
We're living quick in the world, gotta get it right now. We only need the two of us together. I need only you in this crazy world. 'Cause we got love, love. I need only you here with me.
Now, another thing that I am regularly forgetting to clean is my makeup brushes. And I know I need to do this more often, but I always forget. So what I'm going to be doing today is using this really cool mat to massage all that makeup out of there. So I'll just go ahead and show you how I'm going to do this.
I need only you in this crazy world. 'Cause we got love, love. I need only you here with me.
I'm going to start off by cleaning my smaller brushes since they're not quite as dirty as like my foundation and blush brush. So what I did was just pumped several pumps of baby shampoo and then just added a teeny little bit of water. And I'm just going to dunk the bristles down in there, let it sit for just a little bit and kind of massage the bottom. And that already starts to clean them. And then I'm going to go straight to the mat and then just start massaging all those bristles. And I love how it has the different textures, and it really does seem to get the brushes super clean without very much effort.
So I'll just set these small brushes to the side, and then I will pick up my powder brushes, do the same process, and leave my foundation brush for last.
We better stick together, let's come whatever. We're not coming home tonight. We're living quick in the wild, gotta get it right now. We only need the two of us together. I need only you in this crazy world, 'cause we got love.
So I just continue to rinse to make sure that all the soapy residue is gone. And then to allow them to dry, I never set them straight up. I always lay them flat so that the ferrule doesn't rust or affect the bristles. Typically, they'll air dry all day and they're ready to go the next morning.
Another item that we may be forgetting to clean is our toothbrushes. And we definitely don't want these to be dirty because we're actually using them to clean our mouth. So we have to have a clean tool to achieve that. So what I like to do is use some rubbing alcohol to clean the wand, and then for the detachable head, I'm going to go ahead and soak that in some Listerine for a couple minutes, and then we'll be good to go.
Although this method is great for getting rid of all those nasty germs, it is recommended to replace your disposable toothbrush as well as your brush head every 3 to 4 months.
Something about you I like.
Another super important area that we might be missing, especially here in the bathroom, are our door handles, light switches, and even our handle on our toilet. So be sure to go around and hit those areas with a disinfectant wipe like these that I got from Sam's, and then you'll be free from maybe getting viruses and germs. And especially during this time in our lives, we need to really be careful with spreading germs. So I'm just going to go around and hit all those areas, especially in all of our bathrooms.
For saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you, something about you.
Next up on my list is to make sure that I clean all my handrails. I mean, this is something that our hands are constantly touching, so a good wipe down every so often is great for a deep clean and keeping your family healthy and safe.
One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better.
One area again that we forget to clean, and I'm so guilty of this, I think I kind of on purpose forget, but is to pull out your washer and dryer and really clean up all that lint and dust that is beneath them, and then also clean out your dryer vent. So we'll go ahead and tackle this often forgotten job right now.
If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. I get too drunk and too scared, and wouldn't lie to you. If only you knew I.
So I'm finishing up here by reattaching the hose, and honestly this wasn't near as hard as I thought it was going to be. So if you haven't did this, I encourage you to get it done and check it off your list.
Okay friends, well that's all for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed coming along with me and learning about some of those areas that we may be forgetting to clean and maybe should be doing more often. So I encourage you to get up and maybe tackle just one of those areas, get it checked off your list, and you'll feel so great and accomplished. If you did enjoy this video, I hope that you'll consider subscribing and also give me a thumbs up. That helps my channel out tremendously. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
I should slow down.